Welcome to Fresh Off the Hook Thursday. My name is Erin, or Gimme Yarn 418. This is my first video and I'm really excited and nervous. I've been playing around with the computer for a while pretending that I was going to make a video, but I haven't made a video. I wanted to say thank you to Marcel for letting me do this. Yeah, that's about it. I've been crocheting for 13 or 14 years. And I have been pretending to knit for about 3 years. All I can really do with knitting is socks, and I don't think they're all that great, but the person I make them for thinks they're good, so that's all that matters. I have a very small business, and I will put a link down in the description to my webpage and my Facebook fan page. And I'm also on Ravelry, and my ID for that is Gimme Yarn 418. I wanted to introduce you to my family, my kids. First we have Dewey. Say hi, Dewey. Says hi. Dewey loves yarn and he loves to help his mama Erin crochet, and oh, he's a little needy boy today. And then I don't know if she'll come over, but Dewey's gonna get jealous. This is Princess Memer. Mia she's just perfect. She's a perfect little angel. And she likes to sleep and cuddle. So, yeah. So I guess I will show you what I've been working on this week. I make a lot of the same thing over and over again, so I'm not going to show you like 15 of the same hat. I'll just show you one or two, and you can get an idea for what I do. First, I am participating in a swap on Ravelry, and I'm really hoping that my swap partner doesn't watch this. She's more of a knitter than a crocheter, so I'm pretty confident that she won't. So the first thing I made, she is a tea drinker, and the theme of the swap was for the home. So I made her a coffee cozy that has a tea bag on it, and then it just buttons on. And I also put some non-slip shelf liner on it so that it won't slip off the mug when she's using it. So I think she'll like that with some tea bags and yeah. The other thing I've been working on recently, I usually make mostly hats, but last year I had a lot of requests for mittens, so I've been working on mittens, and these are crocheted, and people, when they see them, don't believe they're crocheted because people don't really think that you can crochet mittens. These are my own interpretation of someone else's pattern because I like to look at other people's patterns and get an idea for how they did things and then do it myself, because I can never get the pattern to come out exactly the way that they show it. So yeah, that's what these are. I will put a link to the original pattern for these in the descriptions in case you wanted to try and make them. I also got an order for a scarf. This is, I'll try and see if I can show it. I don't know if it'll show up. Yeah, there. That's just an awareness ribbon. There's one on each side. The person who purchased it said that purple is for awareness of cancer as a whole. So I think she'll like that. That goes in the mail this week. Something I make a lot of is, which I think a lot of crocheters make a lot of, is the owl hat. This is the owl hat. The pattern is by Inner Hooker. You can find him or her, I'm not sure which it is, on Etsy, and I believe they're on Ravelry too. I will look that up and see if I can post a link to that. This has the ear flaps and the strings, and this is actually very, very, very popular. And Inner Hooker is someone that allows you to sell the finished objects when you make them. So I like their patterns. Next we have, oops. I use the same base for all of my hats. I found a base that I really like, and regardless of what I'm making on the hat, I make the hat the same exact way every single time, if it's going to be just a plain beanie or an ear flap hat. So this is my skunk hat. This one's been pretty popular too. Has the ear flaps and the strings, and the stripe is made by holding together one strand of regular yarn, acrylic worsted weight, and a strand of fun fur. And yeah, it's really cute on. My head's not this small, or I'd try it on for you. Actually, I probably wouldn't try it on for you, but yeah, it's really cute. Another hat this is one that I came up with. I've seen pictures of other people doing the same thing. It's just a plain beanie hat, and I made it into a football. And I don't know how many of these we've sold so far, but a lot of people just seem really interested in it, and it's cute, and especially with the stitching on it. I have just a little frog beanie, and I'm trying to decide if I should put a mouth on it with a tongue. I had done it one time and I wasn't quite sure, so maybe you can leave comments below if you think it needs the mouth and the tongue, or if it's good the way it is. If you grew up in the 80s, you're really going to like this next one, the next four. They are Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You can't really see the color on that. So that's the purple one. I don't know the names. And the blue one. And the red one, which looks kind of orange. And the orange one. And I'm having assistance in the background, somebody whispering what they are. So, next I have, take me to your leader. I have a little alien beanie, and oh my god, these are so cute, so adorable. These just stick out perfect when they're on a kid, and every time someone tries them on, I want to get a picture, but I can't chase my customers around with a camera. Well, I guess I could, but I probably wouldn't have very many customers anymore. And this is just another one in pink. And then this one's really cute too. I have a monkey, which I think is adorable. Next I have a hat that I made for my partner. She wanted something simple but not too simple. So we call it the hypnotic swirl because it all swirls out of the top and then stripes down the hat, and we love it. Love it, love it, love it. And then I gotta find a link for this pattern too. This is another pattern you can purchase on Etsy. This is the curly top hat. It's really easy to make, and these curlicues I think just add something. I'm not sure what that something is, but they just make the hat just a little bit special. So. Next I have a textured newsboy hat. Oh, you can see it on the camera. I'm excited. These are really fun to make because the pattern, while it's the same throughout the entire hat, is not the same, single crochet, double crochet, half double crochet, over and over and over and over again. So I really like making those, and I make a lot of them because people really like them. I really like them. I really like making them. This hat I didn't make this week, but it is like a crowning achievement. I'm not a big Star Trek fan, not Star Trek, Star Wars fan. I don't dislike it, but I'm not like, I don't know what, I know Star Trek people are called Trekkies. I'm not sure what Star Wars people are called. But anyway, this is a Yoda hat, and it took a long time to make, but it is so cute. That's the wrong. Oh, yeah, that's my partner in the background. She likes to help. She's a good helper. And then, oh, I only have 3 more things, which is good because this video is long, apparently. And then after I saw Beth in Texas show off her wavy hat, that's not the name for it, but I'll put a link in the description, I like dropped everything I was working on and had to make that hat like right away. So I made this hat in just green and taupe, I think it's called, like a brownish beigeish, yeah. So it came out really cute. It was really easy to make. And then yesterday, it's getting to be fall, so I made a little itty bitty pumpkin hat, which I really like. I did this hat with front post half double crochet and regular half double crochet, so it made the ribs almost like the dimples in a pumpkin, so I really liked that. And last but not least, I have a love-hate relationship with this hat because I bought a pattern for it and nothing in the hat is from the pattern. The only part of the pattern that I used really was the photo. I used my regular base and then I just crocheted the rest to make the shapes. Nothing in the pattern was correct. So yeah, this is I think I'm calling it a not very happy bird because I don't know that I can call it the other thing that is in the game that everybody likes, and I do like the way it came out. I think it's really cute. Let me know what you think. So yeah, that's all I have for today, and thank you for letting me show off all my stuff. I always love to get feedback on what people think of what I'm making because I want to make stuff that is appealing and fun, and that people would really use and wear, but that's still fun. So subscribe, check out all the other ladies and gentlemen. I'll put a link to all of the other Fresh Off the Hook people down below, and I will see you next week. Thanks. Bye.